Hello, everyone. Welcome again to Crypto Insights. Today, we will discuss news on KASPA crypto. Let's see what's happening with the price of KASPA and, of course, what's still to come. So let's relax and enjoy the show. If we look at the markets overall, things are going well so far, especially for altcoins. Altcoins definitely have a good momentum on their side. But as for KASPA, it's down about 3.5% in the last day compared to the US dollar. So let's delve deeper and see what's happening with KASPA. Looking at the price on February 25th, it's currently down 16.63% compared to Bitcoin, with a market capitalization of 3.8 billion and a trading volume in the last 24 hours of 36.6 million. Not bad, but those who have held KASPA recently might wonder why KASPA isn't reaching its all-time high, why it's not continuing to rise. This is where patience is truly tested. One thing many people may forget is that it hasn't even been a month since a KASPA was worth almost 10 cents, and since then it's gone up 90% and is now undergoing a bit of retracement. You shouldn't forget that because at that time, holders were praying for prices like these, and now we're literally at those prices. People need to realize this before their psychology is influenced. Obviously, when you see these parabolic movements, you want to see a continuous rise, but this is where you need to differentiate, especially if you're new to the markets. This won't happen. There will be times when you'll see some cooling off, manipulation, but let's delve deeper and see what happens. I have something interesting to show you today, which is a positive thing. Before we begin, as always, a quick disclaimer. Nothing in this channel constitutes financial advice. Always do your research when investing in cryptocurrencies. Today, I want to talk to you about the major holders of KASPA. You can see for yourself that there is a huge amount of KASPA held by the top 10 holders. Some of these are large exchanges that have to hold KASPA before listing it on their platform. We see Gate.io in second place, Mexi in third and fourth, and so on. There is a large amount of KASPA held, but what we're starting to notice is that there are large whale movements entering KASPA. In recent days, we've seen wallets enter the top 10, which should make you understand how much money these big whales are putting at stake to get into the top 10 holders. And I've taken one of the wallets here, and you can see for yourself that it currently has 175 million KASPA, which corresponds to $29 million USD. So be careful because many people are paying a lot of attention to KASPA right now. And as for the hype factor, we know it's extremely high, and many people are not ignoring it. Hype projects usually perform very well in the bull market because obviously the hype factor plays a huge role. So, it's something I don't want you to forget. But now, let's take a closer look at Bitcoin, and then we'll talk about KAS, and then we'll wrap up. So Bitcoin dominance is decreasing, which is really good for altcoins. Bitcoin is consolidating within this range and looks great despite the massive liquidations. So I want you to focus on how well Bitcoin holds around that key resistance level. We see that Bitcoin is consolidating, and another thing that many people might not notice is that a lot of money from the overall crypto market is not exiting, which makes me understand that a lot of money is moving from Bitcoin to altcoins, reducing Bitcoin's dominance, and of course altcoins are having their moment now. We see some coins that haven't had their moment yet, like Gala, up to 12.5%. When was the last time we saw this? So we see some coins that haven't had their moment yet starting to have it. This is something I want you to keep in mind, but now let's take a look at our old friend KASPA to see what's happening. Obviously, on the daily time frame, if you're paying close attention to KASPA, we're still at the Fibonacci retracement level of 38.2%, but I want to move to the hourly time frame and analyze the chart from there. What you're seeing is that just yesterday there was an interesting movement. Pay attention to this support level at 15.9 cents, which was tested, and again, this is a support level that you can see for yourself. We tested it, and we saw a bounce from that level. Speaking of a bounce, if you bought at that time, you would have seen KASPA rise by 10%, and not just by 10%, but reach a very important level, the 23.6 of the VIB zone. But this time, What you're seeing is that the Fibonacci retracement level at 23.6% has not been confirmed as support. We saw a rejection at that point, which caused a small price retracement. So, what you're seeing now is, in my opinion, due to leveraged trading. Now, the 23.6 of the FIB zone is again this key resistance, and you can see for yourself that we saw a rejection on the 22nd and just a few hours ago today. So, we're seeing a small retracement, and now, if we want to put this small retracement into perspective, we're down about 5%, but it's still great. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. Turn notifications on to make sure you don't miss future content. See you in the next video.